Well, first day of school might mean it's fall, but the boys of summer are making some news today, Maya.
I know, it's great. It feels like it's summer still out there, Hudson. The first ever manager of the Victoria Baseball Club is sold on our city. Dennis Rogers says he is thrilled to have the opportunity to build this program into the envy of the West Coast Baseball League. Charismatic coach is currently the head coach at Riverside Community College in California, and his passion for personal development and community connectedness is infectious.
Our whole agenda on the concept is to build a culture that'll sustain over a period of time. It's not a one-year venture. We want something that, we'll be proud of as an organization, the city will be proud of, and people will want to migrate to the ballpark. Not only for the experience of seeing players play and them creating careers and nurturing their development, but more importantly, that they engage the community. They're going to understand where they're at, that this is a special environment. People will come.
Well, this isn't Dennis's first trip to the ballpark. He spent time in the San Francisco Giants organization before injuries ended his playing career. He found success on the bench, though, capturing national titles in Division II of the NCAA. He managed in the Oakland A's and the Pittsburgh Pirates minor league organizations and won numerous championships there. Baseball may be the great American pastime, but Rogers' team will be proudly Canadian.
We're going to ask the questions on the quality players who not only have the ability to play, but more importantly, are no maintenance off the field, who have an aptitude, who can speak, that, can engage young people, who can come to the ballpark and take their ego and push it aside. And we want to have a tremendous influx of the Canadian flavor with not only the people, but players. It is a Canadian team for your whole.
Well, two baseball minds are better than one. Dennis Rogers will be joined by Bob Miller in the dugout. Miller has been named co-coach of the team. He's currently the head coach at Cuesta College in California and has worked with Miller in the past. The two share in the philosophy of developing good players on the field, even better people off of it.
The advantage is going to be it's going to allow us to float. He's a guy who can handle the pitchers, the hitters, the infielders, and outfielders, as I can do the same, and I wanted that. Plus, the other thing is I wanted somebody I could share ideas with. He's a very intuitive guy about the game. He's got a learning curve. We're going to do some think out of the box things and try to create some different thoughts. We both manage how we're going to work with personnel for our future and all that. It's going to be, it's just not going to be coaching baseball. The easy part will be 6:30 to 9:30, whenever it is. But I wanted to be around somebody who I could bounce ideas off of.
Well, if Roberto Luongo gets his wish, he will be back in the Florida Panthers organization next season. Louis told a group of reporters outside of Florida Rink today that it makes sense for him, his career, and his family to be in Florida. So Luongo's wife is from there, and that's where the couple makes their off-season home. But Luongo says he is open to other options if they happen to come up. Many of his teammates are back on the West Coast doing what most hockey players do in the off-season, that is playing golf. But this isn't your typical round for Kevin Bieksa and the rest of the Canucks. This is the inaugural Raise It for Rip golf tournament taking place at Mayfair Lakes. The event is raising money for mental health in conjunction with mindcheck.ca. Bieksa's crusade to help people deal with mental illness began over a year ago when friend and teammate Rick Rippon took his own life after a lengthy battle with depression.
I think everybody obviously had high hopes for it when we relaunched it, but with Rick's name on it, the stamp that we put on it with that, it's just been very popular. We've gained a lot of awareness through the different publicities that we've done. The team's done a great job of promoting it. It's helped a lot of people in a short time. I'm still getting messages, emails, tweets from people that say that's saving their lives. So that's what we wanted when we relaunched it. It can make the difference.
Well, the Colorado Avalanche have made Gabriel Landeskog the new face of their franchise, naming the Calder Trophy winner the new captain of the team. Landeskog becomes the youngest captain in NHL history at 19 years and 286 days. He's a mere 11 days younger than Sidney Crosby, who staked claim to the title when Pittsburgh crowned him captain in May 2007. Well, the hockey bug has hit hard in Port Alberni as the fans in the Valley prepare to see their community-owned team in action for the first time this weekend. People in the city worked hard to purchase the team from the Okanagan Hockey School this summer, and the team is committed to rewarding their fans with hard work ethic on the ice and making their opponents feel very unwelcome in the dog pound. We'll hear how they plan on doing that coming up during Vancouver Island Report. Well, are you ready for some football? 'Tis the eve of the NFL kickoff. Tomorrow, the Super Bowl champion New York Giants open the season against the Dallas Cowboys. The Seahawks open in the desert facing the Arizona Cardinals on Sunday. And the Hawks rookie will be at the controls. Coach Pete Carroll has confirmed that Russell Williams will be the starting quarterback for Week 1. Well, from football to golf, why not come out and join CTV Vancouver Island on the fairways September 18th for our annual golf tournament fundraiser in support of Tour de Rock. CTV News reporters and this year's Tour de Rock media writer Aaron Glazier will be on hand at the Cowichan Golf and Country Club along with Hudson Mack, Astrid Braunschmidt, Bruce Williams, and I'll be there too. Don't miss your chance to hit the links for this amazing cause. Space is limited and it's creeping up. Last day to register is September 12th, so do it today by visiting ctvvancouverisland.ca. Weekend's inaugural hockey showcase in Chilliwack will be eating and breathing hockey this weekend. The inaugural BCHL showcase gets going on Friday afternoon and is the official start to the regular season. Over 3 days, 16 games will be played, and it won't just be friends and family in the stands. Plenty of college scouts will be attending this event, sizing up the talent. And the Alberni Valley Bulldogs are going to be looking to impress. They open the tournament on Friday against the Langley Rivermen. The hockey bug has hit hard in Port as the fans in the valley prepare to see their community-owned team in action for the first time ever this season. People in the city worked hard to purchase the team from the Okanagan Hockey School this summer, and the team is committed to rewarding their fans with hard work on the ice and making their opponents feel unwelcome in the dog pound.
You want to kind of own your building. Teams don't want to come in here and play because you work so hard, and it's a tough place to win to not take 2 points out of. So I think that's really important for these guys. I think that they got that mentality, and we just got to, when we got our blades on the ice, that's what we got to do is work hard and outwork the other team.
It's huge. It shows that they really care about us and they want us to be here, which is you want to play where you're wanted, and it's huge for us.
Center Ryan Lowe will be leading the Dogs into battle this year. Coach Willison has slapped the C on his chest. He spent last year with the Bulldogs and had 35 points in 60 games.
I want the Bulldogs to be the hardest working team out there. Teams should hate coming and playing in our building, and we're going to be a smart team and use our speed to our advantage.
When this franchise first come here, it was a hop in town, and you couldn't buy a ticket to get in here. So if we can get back to that, we would certainly be happy here. And like I say, the boys got to go out on the ice and show a winning product, and I think that the fans will certainly fill this barn.